Welcome to your practice of Yoga Nidra. My name is Nicola, and we will journey together today for about 40 minutes. Yoga Nidra translates to Yogic Sleep. It is a guided relaxation that takes place in the space between waking and dreaming. Today's practice is based on the iRest method. It is a conscious practice, so try to stay awake and aware for the duration of the practice. When we start today's practice, I will ask you to arrange yourself on your mat so that you can lie comfortably and still in Shavasana. I will ask you to set an intention for today's iRest Yoga Nidra, and then I will ask you to follow my voice as I lead you through a rotation of consciousness. If at any time you feel activated, please skip that portion of the practice, remain on your mat, and return to your breath and your inner resource, your happy place. You can rejoin me when you feel ready. Try to welcome any sensations, thoughts, or emotions that arise during the practice. However, if feelings or sensations become too intense and you wish to come out of the Yoga Nidra, please sit up and open your eyes. At the end of the practice, I will guide you out of the Yoga Nidra. Take a moment now to gather any props you may need. It is nice to have a blanket to cover you, perhaps another to cushion your mat, a pillow for your head, and another pillow, cushion, or bolster to place under your knees, especially if you tend to have sensitivity or pain in your lower back. You can also use an eye pillow or a soft cloth to cover your eyes. Finally, if you tend to get cold, you may like to put on your socks or a sweater before we begin the practice. Choose a place where you can let go and relax with no concerns about being disturbed for the next 40 minutes or so. When you are ready, position yourself on your mat in Shavasana using any of the props that you need today. Lie on your back with your arms resting comfortably at your sides with space between your arms and your body. Stretch your legs out and let your feet roll to the sides. If this position is uncomfortable for you, you could lie in a fetal position on your side, placing your support between your knees, or move to a comfortable chair. You could also lie in your bed so long as you will be able to remain awake and aware for the duration of the Yoga Nidra. As we start our practice, please remember these are all suggestions. If anything arises, listen to your body and let it guide you. Now we start our practice of iRest. Let your eyes close, or if that is uncomfortable, take a soft gaze, perhaps at the ceiling. Begin to breathe slowly and softly in the nose and out the nose. Begin your practice of iRest by adjusting your body so that you feel completely supported by the surface beneath you. Wherever you are, take a moment to see if you can make yourself even more comfortable. Release unnecessary tension in your jaw, shoulders, arms, torso, and legs. Your entire body and mind settling into feeling at rest and at ease, knowing that this is your time to completely let go and relax. During iRest, welcome every experience you have as a messenger that's here to help you experience health, healing, and well-being at all levels of your body, mind, and spirit. Welcome every messenger as it arrives with curiosity and openness. Allow your senses to be open to the environment around you. Welcome the feeling of air touching your skin, the sounds around you, the sensations where your body touches the surface that's supporting it, and the feeling of letting go and being at ease throughout your entire body and mind. Welcome your heartfelt mission, the feeling of life living you with purpose, meaning, and value. As you silently affirm to yourself, I am a unique and valued expression of life living me with purpose and meaning. Experience this as true with your entire body and mind. Bring to mind your intention for today's practice. It can be a word or a phrase, your intention that supports you to live your heartfelt mission. perhaps to remain awake and attentive, or to explore a particular sensation, emotion, or belief. Feel and affirm your intention with your entire body and mind as true in this moment. Bring attention to your inner resource, the place within your body where you experience a felt sense of being and of being secure and at ease. If it's helpful, imagine a place, person, or experience that supports you to feel secure and at ease, using all of your senses to enhance your experience. Imagine sounds, sights, sensations, smells, and tastes that invite ease and well-being into your entire body and mind. Know, affirm that you can return to your inner resource at any time, day or night, on or off the mat, or during your practice of iRest. Whenever you feel the need to take a momentary time out to rest, to restore, and to feel totally secure and at ease. Rotate your attention through your body while experiencing and welcoming sensations. You may feel something or not much at all. Whatever you experience is perfect just as it is. Sense your jaw, mouth, teeth, lips and gums, tongue, the entire inside of your mouth, the entire jaw and mouth as sensation. Give up thinking and simply welcome the sensation in the jaw and mouth. Sense your left ear, right ear, welcoming both ears at the same time as sensation. Sense your left nostril, right nostril, the flow of air and sensation inside both nostrils. Feel the sensation of the left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, the entire left eye, right eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, the entire right eye. Welcome both eyes at the same time as sensation. Without thinking, just feeling the sensation of the forehead, scalp, back of the head, neck, the entire face, head, and neck as sensation. Sense your left shoulder, left upper arm, forearm, wrist, palm and fingers, the sensation of the entire left arm and hand, right shoulder, right upper arm, forearm, wrist, palm and fingers, the sensation of the entire right arm and hand, welcoming both arms and hands at the same time as radiant sensation. Sense the upper chest, mid-chest, belly, the sensation of the upper back, mid-back, lower back, the entire back of the torso, entire front of the torso, the entire torso, front and back, inside and outside, as shimmering sensation. Bring attention into the pelvis, left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, and foot, the entire sensation of the left foot, leg, and hip. Be awake, attentive, yet relaxed and at ease, sensing the right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, and foot, the sensation of the entire foot, leg, and hip. Welcome both hips, legs, and feet, all together as radiant sensation. Welcome the entire front of the body, a field of sensation, back of the body, left side of the body, right side of the body, inside the body, outside of the body, the entire body, a shimmering sensation. Note how you're the observer, watching all of these sensations coming and going, everything just as it is. Feel yourself being non-judging awareness, in which all of these sensations are coming and going. Silently affirm to yourself, I'm practicing iRest. My body is deeply at rest, perhaps even asleep, but I am aware, at ease, attentive, and awake. Sense the body breathing itself and the natural flow of sensation as breath enters and leaves the nostrils, the gentle rise and fall of the abdomen and chest. Now, begin counting from 1 to 11 while sensing your belly expanding and releasing with each breath. Like this, inhaling, belly expanding, 1. Exhaling, belly releasing, 2. Inhaling, belly expanding, 2. Exhaling, belly releasing, 2. And so on, with each count, tension releasing throughout your entire body. Continue counting on your own. During each exhalation, feel a deep release of tension throughout your body. With each inhalation, simply remain with the feeling of deep release, sensing and releasing tension. Welcoming deep relaxation throughout your body, awake and attentive. When you come to 11, or if you happen to lose count, begin again at 1. Long, smooth exhalation, tension releasing throughout the entire body, jaws, ears, eyes, forehead, scalp, shoulders, belly, legs. Tension releasing throughout the whole body, awake, attentive, body breathing itself. Now allow the counting to fall away. Remain attentive to the flows of sensation throughout the body, sensing the body as a field of shimmering sensation. Sense how you are the observer of all that's now present in your awareness, awake and aware of all that's present, sensations, thoughts, images. Affirm to yourself, I am awake, aware, practicing iRest, and resting at ease. Welcome feelings that are present, perhaps the feeling of warmth, heaviness, or the feeling of being at ease. Without changing anything, simply welcoming feelings that are present just as they are. Now, locate opposite feelings. If you're sensing warmth, find coolness. If heaviness, sense lightness. If ease, then tension. Without going into thinking, just sensing. Then come back to the original feeling. Then feel its opposite again. When you're ready, move back and forth between the opposites at your own pace. When it feels right, welcome both opposites at the same time, experiencing how this impacts your entire body and mind, not with thinking, just sensing, just experiencing. Feel yourself as the observer who's observing all these feelings that are coming and going in your awareness. Feel yourself being non-judging awareness in which all of these movements are coming and going. Now, welcome an emotion that's present in your body, or recall an emotion that you're working with in your life. If no emotion is present, be with what's most calling your attention right now, whether an emotion or another sensation. And remember, you can always return to the safe haven of your inner resource whenever you feel the need to take a momentary time out to feel secure and at ease. And if an emotion is present, where and how do you feel it in your body? Are there thoughts or images that accompany this emotion? Welcome your experience just as it is, without judging or trying to change it. Now, locate an opposite emotion and where and how you experience this opposite in your body. If it's helpful, recall a memory that invites this opposite of emotion more fully into your body. When it feels right, move back and forth between these opposites, experiencing first one, then its opposite, in your own time. Sense how each emotion affects your body and mind. Then sense both emotions at the same time, experiencing how this affects your entire body and mind. Sense how you are the observer of all that's now present in your awareness, awake and aware of all that's present, sensations, thoughts, images. Affirm to yourself, I am aware and awake, practicing iRest and resting at ease. Notice and welcome the various thoughts that are present. Thoughts as objects that are coming and going, observing and noting them as they appear and disappear without getting involved. If it feels right, welcome a particular group of thoughts that form a belief or self-limiting judgment that you take to be true about yourself and fall into believing at times. And if no belief is present, this too is your experience. Welcome whatever is most present in this moment. And if a belief is present, where and how do you feel it in your body when you take it to be true? Welcome memories, emotions, and sensations that naturally arise without judging or trying to change your experience. And if this belief had an opposite, what might its opposite be? Bring to mind the opposite of your belief or self-judgment. Where and how do you feel it in your body when you take this opposite belief to be true? There's no right or wrong answer. Your experience is perfect just as it is. Stay with your experience just as it is. Now return to the original belief or judgment, welcoming your experience with curiosity and openness at your own pace. Go back and forth several times between these opposites, experiencing first one, then the other, with your entire body and mind. When it feels right to, welcome both beliefs at the same time, experiencing how this impacts your entire body and mind. And be aware of all that's now in your awareness, sensing how you are the witness of all that's arising, awake and aware of sensations, emotions, thoughts. Affirm to yourself, I am aware and awake, practicing iRest and resting at ease. Bring attention to sensations of well-being or joy in your body, or recall a memory of a particular person, animal, place, or circumstance that invites joy or well-being into your body. Experience the feeling of well-being or joy expanding throughout your body. Every cell in your body welcoming its natural sense of joy and well-being. Perhaps experiencing an inner smile coming from your heart throughout your entire body, your lips gently smiling, joy, well-being, an inner smile flowing throughout your body, face, torso, arms, and your legs, your entire body alive with the feeling of well-being and joy. And be aware of all that's now in awareness, while dissolving into the spacious openness in which all of these changing activities are coming and going. And be aware of all that's now in your awareness, sensing how you're the observer of all that's arising, awake and aware of sensations, emotions, thoughts, joy. Affirm to yourself, I am aware and awake, practicing iRest and resting at ease. Now, set aside thinking and memory and settle into simply being. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just the delightful feeling of being. Notice how you're aware of being an observer of this feeling of being and everything that you're experiencing. Allow yourself to dissolve into being observing, being awareness, all sensation of separation dissolving. Be awareness in which everything is arising. Sense how all your thoughts, emotions, sensations, and sounds are simply movements in awareness. Feel yourself as the spacious openness of awareness. How, as awareness, you're everywhere, nowhere specific, yet undeniably present. As awareness, in front, behind, left, right, inside, outside, formless, yet undeniably present. Rest here being awareness, feeling your non-separate wholeness with all of your life. Awake, aware, at ease, everything just as it is. Sensing your non-separate wholeness, connected to yourself, the world around you, and all of life. Reside here being until you're called to end this practice of iRest. Take a few moments and welcome the feeling of gratitude for taking this time to experience your wholeness, health, and healing, and for taking time to practice iRest. Know that as you return to your daily life and activities, you are the underlying, non-separate wholeness of life, seemingly separate, but in fact never separate, always whole and not separate from all of life. As you are ready, open and close your eyes several times while feeling your wholeness and welcoming your inner resource of well-being. Welcome and affirm again your heartfelt mission with your entire body, the sense of life living you with meaning, purpose, and value. Affirm your intentions that support you living your heartfelt mission. Affirm the truth that in every moment you always have within you the perfect response to each situation and circumstance in your life. Feel again your body. Senses open to the environment and sounds around you. Imagine going about your day, all the while awake and aware as your undivided wholeness in which all of your life is unfolding. Begin to make small movements in your fingers and toes, making circles with your wrists and ankles, perhaps rolling your head from side to side. Take your time now, transitioning back into your everyday waking life at your own pace. Bring your knees into your chest, perhaps giving them a gentle squeeze, then rolling gently onto your right side, making a pillow for your head with your right arm, your body fully awakening to its natural state of eyes open, awakening to its wakeful present, attentive, awake, aware of your surroundings. Push into your left hand and come to a seated position, hands to heart center. Bow your head, giving thanks for this practice of iRest Yoga Nidra. Grateful for taking this time for yourself, for the practice of iRest, for health, healing, and experiencing your wholeness with all of life. May your sense of wholeness, well-being, and connection spread love and light to all around you. The practice of iRest Yoga Nidra has now ended. Namaste. Thank you for taking this time with me today. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach me on Facebook, Yoga with Nicola, YYC, or by email, yogawithnicolayyc@gmail.com. Be well.